Fentanyl Dube, and I am a currency trader and currency coach at FOREX Link. Hope everyone is good. I hope everyone is ready for the market, and I hope everyone's prepared. It's a Monday, about to slay the market. On this week's episode of Forex Preview, the pair that we'll be going through this week will be the dollar yen, USD, Japanese yen. So, first thing, what do you notice about the market? Let me give you the chance. Let me not just spill everything out to you. Let me just give you a chance to observe the market. You've been preparing. If this is one of your pairs, then you have been preparing. I know, because I trust you, because you've been with FOREX Link. I know that you are prepared for the week ahead, and I know that you already had analysis played out for this pair. So what do you see? This is the daily chart. You come in the market, you open the US dollar versus the yen, and this is what you see. So what's the first thing you have in mind? Okay, give me a minute. The first thing will be, okay, market uptrend. Because the first thing we want to do when analyzing a pair is to identify the overall direction of the market. Okay, so that's good. The first part, it's good. We're in an overall direction, overall uptrend at this point. The next thing you want to look at is all your important levels. Okay, so let's pull out this tool. Market just violated this level of structure. Okay, now this is the next level that we'll be looking at. Now we've just identified two important things. Okay, we know that the overall direction of the market is an uptrend, but also we've noted that price action has violated this level of structure, giving us a break above, close above. In this case, this opportunity would have, let me try to zoom in. At this point, we would have been preparing for a 10 continuation opportunity. So even if you are preparing to continue this trend, the next question will be, as you identified, where is the next level that you expect price action to react next? And as you just drew out, there's the other level that we'll be looking at. Because price action just gave us a break above, close above. So if we expect to see some kind of an action, some kind of a battle between buyers and sellers, this is the next key level that we might be looking to focus at. If we had bought as soon as we got a break above, close above at this level of structure, as soon as we hit this zone, so you want to take our money and not be too greedy, just take our money and see what happens next. Now, I'm not much of a trend continuation trader, as you know. I'm more of a counter trend divergence trader. So in my case, you know that the next level that I'll be interested is this zone over here. This will I'll be specifically waiting for market to go next. But also, the next thing you should look at is how is price action approaching this level of structure. Let's pay focus to the first move that price action made. From this level of structure to the first push it gave us, what do you see? What do you notice? Let's try to zoom in. Yeah, aggressive, buyers came in strong, solid move. Okay, or whatever you could call it, an aggressive, solid move. Buyers came in, and yeah, you could see that from having an overall downtrend, buyers just came in and took control of the market. But let's try to copy this move compared to the second move that this buyers gave us. Okay, not too bad of a move, but I think we'd both agree it wasn't as solid or as aggressive, or I don't know how to put it, but you can see this is not the type of move we got from the first buyers. Slowing down. Okay, and from that, okay, let me try to remove this. While paying attention to what's been happening with the buyers, I also need you to observe and what's happening to the sellers. Look at this first move of the sellers. Weak. Didn't have so much power over the buyers. Just a bit of a small move. If you compare this move from this level to this level, compare it to this from here to this second pullback we had, what can you observe about the sellers? Gaining momentum, coming a bit more aggressively. Yeah. So in this case, it's not even a conclusion, but it's my hypothesis. It's nothing I could say I conclude, because gotta be versatile in the market. So it's nothing that's certainly as you see it. I once read a book, Trading Your Way to Financial Freedom. It's what we call presentation bias. Just because this is what this information represents, I think that this is exactly what it is. If this represents to me that this is an overbought state, it doesn't exactly mean it is an overbought state. Something kind of complex. I haven't really got to grasp it. I have grasped it, I just haven't been able to grasp it enough to put in simple terms, but it's something called representation bias. Just because something shows as an overbought, we think that it's an overbought state because it's supposed to represent an overbought state. Those are just shortcuts that our minds make. We don't want to have to go through the hassle of looking what's happening with the price action itself. So most people, what they do is just go to indicators. What is my indicator saying? What information is my indicator representing? Oh, so it's giving me an overbought state. So this must be representing that sellers are now going to come in the market. So bias, it's the shortcut. It's helpful at times, 10% helpful if you know what you're doing, and if you add it with the other information you get from your price action. By using representation bias alone, 90% disaster. So as you can see, like we said, price action was moving in an uptrend, but slowly kind of losing momentum. And overall, I'm preparing for a selling opportunity. As you can see, like we said, while we're experiencing representation bias, on our daily chart, our RSI is overbought. And not only using this information, but observing from what we've been learning while studying price action, obviously we could see that it's more likely the sellers are about to come in the market. And to do so, I want to get involved way at the level where I expect sellers to come in. And when we were starting this video, we mentioned that there's the next level that I will be interested in. This is the next place that we expect sellers to come in the market. So, done with our daily time frame, our overall view of the market, we know that we're looking for a selling opportunity, and this is the next key level that we'll be looking at. Now we can try to add other filters to try and strengthen our case for entry. In my case, I prefer using what is called an ABCD pattern. From A to B. Okay. If we could copy and clone this leg, voila, what do you get? A completion just close to where we have our level of structure. So around this level, around where we should have a reaction from sellers, we also get a completion of an ABCD pattern. And for me, this is one of my strongest signals that I get, an ABCD pattern. And the last trick up my sleeve will be my extension. From this X to A, back to our X leg. Okay, and you can see that we have a bit of more significant levels, and this is where we have a 1414, and around this level we have a 1618. So just around our 1414 and a 618, this could be the whole level that we might expect price action to play out for. And this is how our selling opportunity could look like. If we do have a selling opportunity at this level of structure, okay, and say that we just prefer to have our stops just a little bit above our 1618, and our first take profits could be back at this retest of structure. And already you could see that this offers us a good risk to reward. This is around 1:3 type of a trade. So I hope you enjoyed our video. please make sure you subscribe to our channel to get plenty more of this type of videos. And I really like to hear your thoughts and observations on this pair that we've just analyzed. Don't hesitate, tell me what you think. If you think that I'm fumbling, then help me out and we could discuss it through. And yeah, so for me, this is it for this week. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, we'll see how the week ends, if we'll make money or lose money. But for me,